Well, we are less than 2 weeks away from Christmas now, and tech items are very popular gifts. But what do you do with your old computers and phones and laptops when you get new ones? Here with the answer is Dr. Bryan Staley, CEO of the Environmental Research and Educational Foundation. And thanks so much for joining us, Dr. Staley.
Happy to be here this morning.
So people have a lot of questions, of course, about what to do with their old technology. Why isn't throwing away a computer, for example, why is that not a good option?
Well, we're supposed to take our electronics and put them in our closets and our attics and bequeath them in our will, right? That's what most people do. But no, the best solution is to recycle them. They're not supposed. The cardinal rule for electronics is do not put them in your recycling bin and do not put them in your trash bin at home. There are specific places that you can take your electronics and have them recycled and reused.
All right, let's talk about what we should do with our tech items. Where do we take them?
So just about every municipality in every county across the nation, including Washington, D.C., have drop-off centers where you can take your electronics. And basically, if you can hop on your county solid waste management website, it'll tell you exactly where to take those. And there are typically specific places where you can drop those off. It's not really that difficult, although it is a little less convenient than it is to recycle your normal recyclables, such as your plastic bottles, and take care of your regular trash, which we typically just put in our bins at home.
And is there usually a fee for disposing of your technology in that way?
In most cases, no, there's not a fee at all. It's just a matter of putting it in your car and taking it to the closest drop-off convenience center, and it's as easy as that. I mean, there are also places where you can donate your electronics, such as a Goodwill store or other places like that. There are a lot of people who perhaps could use a gently used laptop or electronic for the holidays as well.
Tell us what happens to our technology items when they end up in the trash and then end up in a landfill. What happens?
Right, and the same thing can happen even at a recycling facility. If you put it in your standard recycling bin or in the landfill bin, a lot of these, well, there's two reasons. One reason is that the electronics contain a lot of valuable materials, and we live in a world where our resources are becoming more scarce. You've got lots of heavy metals, lots of materials that could be reused if they were recycled. The other reason is that you have lithium-ion batteries are increasingly being used in electronics. These batteries are very powerful, but they also pack a lot of energy, and when they're disposed of improperly, they can lead to a fire. And so it's really important that you take them to the proper place, because if they go to a landfill or even a recycling facility, when they get squished or crushed from the equipment or even just placing it in a landfill, that can cause a fire, which can be very problematic.
So where can people go if they are listening to this and need some more information?
So if you need more information, go to your county website. All counties have a solid waste department, and there usually will be a place that will say exactly where your drop-off centers are. It's a quick Google search away or a web search away, and you can find that.
All right, managing our tech waste sustainably. Thank you so much, Dr. Staley. Hope you have a great holiday, and thanks for joining us.
You as well.